Hello y'all, welcome back to Channel Claire. I hope that you guys are having a lovely Friday wherever you may be. This is going to be a video reviewing Amber Heard's deposition back like in 2016. And I came across this as I was just like looking more into audios and this, that, and other, and I was like, okay, she looks real crazy. Like off the thumbnails when I scrolled to like see the video, I was like, this girl looks real crazy. Let me click on this, and I started listening to a little bit of it, and I'm like, yeah, I need to do a review on this because I really think that Amber thinks that she's the best actress in the world. I think that she thinks that she should be at the Oscars front and center. Like apparently there's a membership for the Oscars, I've currently learned with all this Will Smith stuff. I wonder if she has one or if hers will be revoked after all this shit happens. I don't know if she has a membership, but I wonder if it will be revoked because same thing, you know, you put your hands on a person. Will put his hands on one person. I think he resigned. It just came out like not too long ago. He resigned from the academy. So yeah, so I guess if Amber is a part of this academy or whatever, hers would be revoked as well. And you know Amber wants to be a part of that world. And you know, she does have a movie coming out. I hope that nobody goes and sees it, but as we know, Amber still has fans and stands some way, somehow. I do not understand. I do not get it. But the good news is, it is April 1st, and we only have 10 more days until this shit goes down. And the fact that, like, I'm gonna be in such close proximity to fucking Johnny Depp in 10 days, like we're gonna be in the same like area, like what the fuck. I have got to find my way there. And I know that they like put up like protocol and everything like that for like being in the courtroom, like you can't go to the courts and like spend the night or anything like that, so don't even fucking try it, they're gonna kick you out. So I'm gonna figure out a way to get out there. It's 10 days. I just gotta figure out, like, I do work. I hate the fact that I have to like work, and like it's so annoying because I could just go out and do what I need to do, but now I have to like find a way to take off work or something so I can go see this. Like, anyway, I'll figure it out. So yeah, because it's that important to me. Like I gotta try to figure it out. Maybe I'll say I'll have like a doctor's appointment or something like that. We'll see. I don't know. But we are gonna take a review of this Amber Heard deposition. Off the bat, I feel like she looks high. I know because I smoke quite frequently. She looks high as fuck, and she also looks like she's trying to do like this, like, oh my god, I don't know what's going on, like I'm so distressed, I'm so like, this is so much for me and I'm so overwhelmed and I can't keep myself together. Like she just is doing the absolute most, thinking that she's not, and it's just so obvious. You can see right through it. Her lawyer is quite annoying. He's like, in the first few minutes I watched, he talked about being like harassment. Like, she was just asking a fucking question. What are you talking about, harassment? Anyway, let's get into this. I actually have food coming in a second, so I may have to pause this. I got some Chinese food, but I did want to get started on this. So let's go into it. I guess I should turn the... I'm so sorry. It's always so cold in my apartment. So we're gonna start this. Make sure my sound is up.
Like,
alright.
6:18 p.m. We're back.
And honestly, I wish I could figure out a way to like put this up on the screen so you guys could see it, but this is her deposition video. Maybe I can, this is what I can do, you guys, like that. This is the deposition video that I'm watching, okay? Back in August 13th, 2016, 6:18 p.m. where Amber Heard makes her greatest performance ever. She deserves an Oscar for this. She deserves a freaking Razzie or whatever for worst performance ever, because we can see right through it. But she thinks that she's doing the damn thing. Truly. But this is awful. This is so bad. Alright, let me put you back down. And it's not gonna stay. Okay, so I'm back. I'm fed and everything, and got my blue moon, so all is well. Alright, so we're gonna get into this, but I also just want to say that I saw Amber posted a picture of her and her daughter 10 days prior to this case starting. And I just feel like it's very convenient. You know, we may get more pics of the daughter, trying to garner that sympathy from the public and everything like that. And it just seems so fake. And I saw like a lot of people saying, like, calling the child her prop, and like, of course you don't want to talk about a child like that, but it's just like, it just seems so obvious, like what she's doing. Everything that she's doing just seems so fucking obvious, and it's mind-blowing to me that it's gotten this far. But hopefully we're coming to an end with this. Come April, we will have a verdict. We will know if Amber is a convicted liar. We all know that she's a liar. I saw that Court TV is going to be doing huge coverage on this. They've been promoting heavy via Twitter especially. I don't know if they're going to be biased. I don't know if they're going to be neutral. I feel like all media has been pretty shitty to Johnny, so I highly doubt that they're going to be favorable towards Johnny, just because the media has sucked towards him. Like, they have been on Amber's side for whatever reason. Like, it's really, really strange. So we're going to get into this deposition. Again, this was August 13th, 2016, 6:18. That's kind of late in the day, but maybe they've been doing this for hours at this point. So this also comes from the Daily Mail TV. So yeah, let's get into it.
Just a clarification, we're not going to invoke the Fifth Amendment privilege, so you can re-ask that question if you like.
Which question?
Did you commit domestic violence against Johnny Depp?
Anytime prior to May 22nd, 2016, did you ever commit an act of domestic violence against Johnny Depp?
Calls for a legal conclusion and irrelevant, but go ahead.
How is that irrelevant? How is it irrelevant asking how have you ever committed domestic violence against Johnny Depp? Is this not what this whole fucking thing is about? How is that an irrelevant question? And he interjects at every time this woman speaks. Her lawyer interjects. She can't answer shit. She can't answer anything because she's a liar. And anytime she speaks, she's going to tell on herself. Like, literally, that's like, it would be so stressful to have to be Amber's lawyer. Like, oh my goodness.
Do you understand what I'm asking you?
No.
No?
Yes, I understand what you're asking.
Okay. And prior to May...
The lady asked her, do you understand what I'm asking you? No. Yes, I understand what you... Like, it's like she's acting like she's in this... It's so strange how she chose to take this route of being like this dazed and confused damsel in distress who doesn't know what's going on, rather than the strong, you know, victim that survived and like she's pushed through it, and I'm going to answer all of your questions. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened on this date. But she just seems so like bored to be there. Like, her head's cocked to the side. Like, she's just like she's forced to be here. But like, you did this. We're all here for you, kid. You the one who fucking started this shit. Like, we are literally all here for you, Amber. If you would have never gone this route, gone to the public and said that Johnny Depp was a fucking abuser, none of this would have happened. Made up a whole bunch of freaking evidence. None of us would be here, literally. Yet you're gonna sit here in this deposition where you have a chance to tell these people what happened to you, and you're gonna act like you rather fucking be anywhere else in the world. But you wanted this.
To May 21, 2016, or May 22, 2016, is it your testimony that you never committed any act of what would be considered domestic violence
Answer the
against
question.
Mr. Depp?
Calls for legal conclusion and irrelevant to these proceedings.
Oh my god.
I did my.
If this is indicative of how this court case is going to go, and anytime she's asked a valid question that applies to the fucking case and her lawyer's just going to interject and say like objection, 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 like they're already trying to do to like all this evidence, where are we going to get in this case? Like, is this just the plan, just to object everything? Is that their plan, just to like be there but really not answer anything? Be there, I'm here, I showed up, but I'm not going to answer anything at all. And then he said they're not going to invoke the Fifth Amendment, which I'm surprised about, because she probably should just shut her fucking mouth, because everything that comes out is fucking lies. Lies the house.
No, I did my best to defend myself and not get seriously hurt.
She answers no. I did my best to defend myself and not get seriously hurt. Girl, I heard Johnny Depp say on audio that you guys got in 3 fights in less than like a month and a half. You guys got in 3 physical fucking altercations. But you tried? That doesn't seem like you tried very hard, girl. That doesn't sound like you tried at all. That actually seems like you were like, I don't care. I want to be in the fight club. I want to beat somebody's ass. I have all this anger and rage in me, and I'm going to take it out on Johnny. That doesn't seem like you tried your best not to get hurt. I've seen pictures of Amber at like award shows, and it like zooms in on her knuckles, and they're all like red and kind of like bruised and shit, because when you punch somebody and you punch somebody with force, it's gonna leave a fucking mark, just like the mark she left on Johnny. You know, like, it's just, it makes no sense. Why would you have bruises on your knuckles for somebody hitting you?
Or be a doormat to whom this happens to all the time.
Or be a doormat. She said, or to be a doormat with whom this happens to all the time. You are a doormat? A doormat? We have heard you scream at this man, manipulate, give him medicine, in fights, fucking mind fuck this man, tell him that he's a baby, tell him that nobody's ever going to believe him. She's sitting here in this deposition, literally, like, her eyes are like this low, like she's high. She keeps making like these jerking motions. Like, it's the weirdest shit in the world. Like, I wonder if she watched this back and thought that she did a good job. Like, I really, really wonder if she watched this back and was like, yeah, you know, that was real fucking convincing, Amber. Like, you did so good. Pat on the back. Like, she can't. This is trash. Literal trash.
Isn't it true, Miss Heard, that you previously...
She's literally right now, like, sitting like this. You can't even sit up straight to tell your fucking story of how somebody beat your fucking ass, supposedly. You can't sit up straight.
Confessed and apologized to Johnny Depp for committing domestic violence against him.
Yes, she
I
did.
can object. Calls for legal conclusion, argumentative, harassing.
Yet again, another fucking valid question. You're gonna say it's harassment. It's not like the woman yelled it at her. How is that harassment? How is that harassment? How is that harassment? Can someone tell me how they're able to do this? Like, what are the grounds? Like, oh my god. This is the most frustrating thing in the world, and I really, really hope that this case is not like this, because I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
Isn't it true that you had previously told Johnny Depp that you had hit him?
Yes.
I'm going to object. It's a different question. It's
Oh
vague
my
and
God.
ambiguous, vague as to time.
Vague and ambiguous?
Many times when we fought, well, not many.
Many times when we fought, yes, because you guys fought quite often. And quite often, Amber, you were putting your hands on him. And she quick tries to switch it up.
Times, he hit me for a very long time before I ever.
Oh my God. Give me a
I'm going to
break.
Picked up
object
my
as
arms.
non-responsive and move to strike. Ms. Hurd, I'd like you to listen to what I'm about to play.
Right, you're not answering.
Would you do that?
Like, she's just so like. And so then she just puts some food in her mouth, which is just so weird. The way she's like chewing and like eat like a normal human being. If you're gonna fucking put food in your mouth in the most inappropriate time in the world.
I'm so sorry. I did not. I'm sorry.
As soon as the audio started for her to listen to of her and fucking Johnny talking and her saying and admitting and saying sorry for hitting him, she puts food in her mouth. Like instantly, like the lady clicks the button and she's like, and is like all fucking weird. She's so weird, you guys. Like, how does she not think that we're seeing through this, trying to stall to try to think about what the fuck you're about to say as a response back to this shit? For real? You think people are that dumb? Well, excuse me. I really shouldn't say that because there really are people out there that are that fucking dumb. But you really think that the majority of the world is that dumb, Amber, that we can't see what the fuck you're doing? You're trying to stall to figure out what the hell you're going to say back into response of you apologizing and admitting on tape to abusing Johnny Depp, yet you're insisting that you haven't. And the only time you've done it is in self-defense. She's doing this in court now. This is not even like, this is a deposition. Like, this is not even just a private conversation between her and Johnny. Like, she's trying to gaslight the world. She's trying to gaslight the world. Like, the shit that you and I have heard on audio, she's trying to tell us that that shit is like, you didn't hear that. Like, she...
Do you recognize the voices on that tape?
Mm-hmm.
And who are the people on that tape?
It's Johnny and I.
Okay.
Oh my God, she makes me sick. She's trying to make the little doe eyes, like, when she's chewing. And she's like, do you recognize those voices? And she's like... And then she's like, hey, it's Johnny and I. Shut the fuck up. Like, you don't even deserve the right to utter his name ever again. Ever again. Like, his name should never come out of your mouth. And if it comes out of your mouth, you need to be respectful and call him like Mr. Depp, because you have lost any right to have any type of connection to this man whatsoever. Like, ew, oh my God. It's so fake. It's so fake. Like, and it's even worse visually seeing her put this act on. Like, hearing the audio is like already annoying enough, but watching her like do this on tape, seeing her physically trying to put on this act, it's unbelievable. And I cannot wait for the 11th to see what the fuck she brings to the table and how she's about to act. Like, I cannot wait. This is gonna be a circus, a fucking circus. I hope you guys know.
And is Johnny describing an act where you made a door go into his head?
Objection, harassing, argumentative.
Every fucking time they ask her about something about her doing exactly what it is that she has fucking done, they say that it's harassment. What about the fact that she actually did this shit? Should that not be harassment? Has she not terrorized and harassed Johnny for fucking years if just asking her a question is harassment? What? Like, how is this allowed? Like, I don't understand court shit and whatnot, but like, how is that allowed for him to like say harassment? Like, what the?
Vague.
It's not vague. Like, nothing about this is vague. She's very clear about what she's fucking stating. Like, I guess in lawyer speak and talk, you have to be very fucking specific, but I'm, like, hearing this as, like, normal fucking questions. Did you hit John? Yes or no? And then she can't ever provide a yes or no answer. It's always this, like, it's never a yes or no. You always gotta explain yourself.
I was trying to escape from a room where Johnny was attacking me.
Oh, girl.
And in order to escape, I was trying to get onto the other side of the door, attempting to close the door.
What?
He was attempting to get in despite my attempts to try and escape an assault.
That's not how
Isn't
that
it
went.
true that
That
on
is
this
not
tape
how
it
that
was-
went. That is not how that went, because he closed himself in the bathroom to get away from your bitch ass. And I think your toes accidentally got fucked up because you were trying to get the fuck in at him. That is not how that situation went. She's lying. Like, she's looking these people in the eye, like her lawyers, like she's whole ass lying to other people other than Johnny. Like, this shit is not just contained. Like, she's lying to, like, the public, the world. Like, I don't understand. Like, you guys don't realize how huge this is for this woman to just whole ass get up here and feel so comfortable that she thinks that she's going to get away with this. Like, she feels real fucking comfortable. And like I know for a fact I could not get up and do some bullshit like this and get that far. Like, there's no way. Like, look at me. But Amber, look how far she's fucking gotten. Off some bullshit, and these people are giving her the time of day, and she's in line to get $100 million fucking dollars if this shit goes the wrong way, which she can live off her entire goddamn life. Do you know how fucked that would be? Holy shit. And she's doing this act? Like, this is not a movie. It's not a fucking movie.
It was just
Like, the way
plain,
she's
you
acting.
tell Johnny Depp you're sorry.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Like, it's, the dramatics are fucking blowing me. Like, it's blowing my whole life.
I remember hitting you as a response to the door thing.
And she's like,
Did you just tell Johnny Depp in that recording that I remember hitting you as a response to the door thing?
Yes, as he was trying to get
no,
me.
no, no, yes or no. Why is it always yes, da 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 da? Nobody asked you for all the extra shit. Yes or no? Did you just say that you hit Johnny in response to the door thing? We all just heard you say it. So what is your response? Yes. Why do you need to go and do all this other shit and try to explain yourself? Because you know you look fucking guilty. You know you look wrong. Like, this, I would be like, if anything, the lawyer gets to always freaking object. Her lawyer always gets to talk about some fucking harassment. I would be like, shut the fuck up. Like, no, I would be like, yes or no, yes or no, like, I don't need to hear all of that. Yes or no. Like,
into the door. I was trying into the room. I was trying to
you
escape
don't even
in.
know what the fuck you're saying.
He pushed the door into me, and I was trying to hit him by getting him out
Like,
of
I'm
the
trying to
door.
reenact this for
stay
you
in the room.
guys. Like, she's so dramatic.
And you told him in that
Like,
tape
this is what
recording
she's
that you
doing.
hit him, correct?
I don't know what words I used.
You know what words you
can play
fucking
it back
use,
if you want,
bitch.
but I don't remember exactly how long.
You can
If you
play
wouldn't
it
mind
back.
if you'll continue to listen.
Okay.
I'm really sorry about hitting you with the door or hitting your head.
Did you tell Johnny Depp at that time you were speaking to him that you
Yes.
were really sorry for hitting him with the
Yes
door,
or no?
hitting him?
Yes or no?
I think in that recording I made it very clear that I was sorry that the door hit him while he was trying to get into the room I was
That the door hit
escaping,
him.
or attempting to
The door
escape
hit him.
into.
Like it was just sitting there and decided to hit him. Nothing caused the movement of the door to hit him. It just hit him. Like.
I will mark. Excuse me. I'd like you to listen to the following tape. This is punched. We need to have.
Do you mean mark as exhibits?
Yeah, mark as
We
exhibit.
just mark P as the one we just played,
Okay.
correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Marking
have-
the next thing that I'm going to play to you as Hugh. Would you listen to this, please? This is punching.
Another audio being played, another big ass bite of whatever the fuck this is. Like, at this point, she's literally like putting it in her mouth, big as shit, right another fucking audio. Exhibit Q. And this is what the fuck she's doing. In a deposition. How are you even allowed to have food? Look at this shit, y'all. As soon as the audio started. Thing. Like, how do these people still believe this? Like, how are y'all still believing her? Like, that this is real? You don't put food in your mouth at any other fucking point until audio is being played and you're going to have to respond back to it. Like, what are we supposed to think that's about, Amber? Like, what are we supposed to conclude that that's about? Any rational thinking human being. Like, come on. She's like looking up and like just looking so disinterested. Like, nobody fucking forced you to be here, bitch. You did this. This is why, like, it pisses me off. Like, in the other audio, she called him talking about complaining about the death threats and wanting to get her reputation back. And she's sitting here acting like she couldn't give it the time of fucking day. Yet you literally wanted this to happen. Johnny gave you every fucking out in the world to do this peacefully. He was like, it could be very good for you. It could be very good for me. I'm sure he would have settled with you. You know, you would have had a bit, like, a good chunk of money. You would have been an ex-wife of Johnny Depp. You would have still had, like, that connection and, like, had that fame that you wanted. Like, you're the ex-wife of fucking Johnny Depp. That alone. Like, people make it off of less. Like, you could have done something with this. You could have been at the Oscars. You could have been in, like, real actual studio fucking films. Your fucking movie didn't have to be pushed the fuck back because you're in the middle of a goddamn fucking court case. Like, this is all shit that you decided and put on yourself unnecessarily. And then you want to complain and act like you don't want to fucking be here. Like, this is, like, too much for you. It's bullshit. Like, it's really bullshit. Like, you're wasting everybody's fucking time. Like, it's so dumb. Like, this woman is, like, getting away with this shit, and, like, people have, like, let it get this far because they actually believe this shit with all this goddamn evidence out here. Like, it's wild. It's so annoying.
You just kept going, you just kept going, you kept going. I tried to close the door 3 times. You know, please, just don't let me out. And then wait, and then I accidentally, I swear.
Accidentally, I swear.
I guess I stretched your toes. I didn't mean to do that.
You didn't mean to do that.
I bent down.
Who the fuck is this, like, person crumbling food and shit? Everybody in there eating?
I did not mean to. But I did not mean to do that. I was bent down behind the door. I did not do anything to her. I
She
did
just
not
put another
take
piece of
that
food in her
window.
mouth. She's so goddamn
I
disrespectful.
did not. I swear, but that did not. It was not my intention. I think I remember when the door scraped my toes.
Okay. So you told him in that excerpt that you hit him with the door but did not intend to hit him, correct?
Recording speaks for itself.
Did you say that?
Motherfucker, shut the fuck up. We're here to ask Amber's questions. Talking about the video speaks for itself. Yeah, we know what the fuck it says, but we're here to ask fucking questions. It's a deposition. Her lawyer, oh my god. The gall of you. Like, literally the gall of you. Like, to get up here talking about the audio speaks for itself. Can we have a little bit of fucking professionalism? I know, like, your client is the least most professional person in the world, but can we be just a little bit professional? Like, what is up with the smart ass fucking comments? I thought that shit wasn't allowed, like, in court and whatnot. I thought that petty shit wasn't allowed. Like, all of this is petty, quite honestly. Like, this is the pettiest shit I've ever fucking heard. Like, Amber is petty boots. Like, it's like, why did she have to do this?
Said whatever I said in that recording. I
Okay.
don't. When you play it for me, it's hard for me to remember every single.
And that's a recording marked as exhibit.
She said, when you play it for me, it's hard for me to remember every single role. But for me, if someone's playing an audio and shit actually happened, hearing an audio, I feel like would bring back all the memories and all the details in the world. Like, what are you sitting here hearing this audio and just forgetting? Like, it's here. It's right here in your ears. Like, everybody's hearing it. And you were there, supposedly.
The punching.
Q, that we
Q.
just played.
Q. Would you continue to listen to exhibit Q?
Are these from the same day?
I reacted, but
It doesn't matter.
The door thing, I remember, I never did that. That wasn't on purpose.
Yet again, as the audio starts, takes another bite of fucking food. Like, it's the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen. Like, I just, who allowed this? Like, is this a tactic that the lawyer says, like, okay, take a bite of food every time you need to think about what to say so that you can, like, have it straight in your mind? Like, I don't understand.
Okay. So let's say that was an accident. I then stood up. I don't even know if I said, I might have said, like, what the you know, whatever. Because I just been hit in the head with the corner of the door.
I'm so sorry. I did not. I'm sorry.
And then I stood up. And then you clapped.
I remember hitting you as
And she just smiled and smirked. I'm gonna play this back. Like, as is playing. Let me go back a sec.
so sorry. I did not. I'm sorry.
And then I stood up. And then you clapped.
I remember.
Look at that smirk. Look at that shit. Like, what is there to smile about at a time like this? You're reliving, like, one of the most, like, detrimental times of your life. Like, when you've been abused and used and misused and everything in the world, and you're gonna be fucking smirking? What is there to smirk about? Like, her whole aura is just like, I don't give a fuck. Quite honestly. Like, all her energy that she's putting out there is just like, I literally do not care. I could care less, like, to be here right now.
And I'm really sorry about hitting you with the door.
She's still
Hitting your head.
smirking.
I did not mean to, nor
You don't need to hit me in the head with the door, but you meant to
I did.
punch me in the jaw.
I meant to hit you, and I did not do this thing with the door.
I can't. I'm gonna have to turn because I need you guys to see this.
The door? No. God,
I need you guys to see this.
the whole thing. That's exactly what I just told us. And I'm really sorry about hitting you with the door. Hitting your
Look
head.
at this
I did not mean to, nor
You don't need to hit me in the head with the door, but
As Johnny's talking
I
about
did.
punch me in the jaw.
being
I meant
hit.
to hit you. And
Look at that.
I did not do this thing with the door. I do remember. I did mean to hit you.
For that you didn't mean.
Trash.
No, God, no. I'm
Taking another bite of food.
okay, I'm sorry.
Rolling her eyes.
So on the tape, you tell Johnny Depp that you did meet.
Wow. Did she just roll her eyes? Did she just roll her eyes? Whoa. Like, this is a joke to her. Like, as he's talking about actually being harmed in this story, and she's supposed to be apologizing here on the tape for this, she's rolling her eyes, smirking, like, But that's what people do when they're fucking uncomfortable, quite honestly. She's uncomfortable because she knows she looks really fucking bad and guilty. And she's trying to, like, play it off like she's cool and unbothered as fuck. Bitch, you're bothered. You are fucking bothered. You can post as many fucking pictures in the world as you want to and act like shit is sweet over there, but we know that you're bothered. And we know that you're scared. You have to be. I read on Twitter that Amber has officially, like, perjured herself in, like, 3 different fucking continents or countries or something stupid like that. Like, how does one person... It's just... It's so sad. But it's 10 days, so I guess you can officially start a countdown at this point, huh? So we'll see if Amber keeps quiet. We will see if Johnny Depp makes a statement before all of this. We'll see if Amber makes a statement before all this. Or if they're just going to, like, roll into it. I would personally like to hear Johnny say something. You know, I feel like I would want him to be the first one to be something versus it be like Amber say something and then Johnny comes out with something. I'd like him to do that and start that off. But, like, nothing, like, too crazy. You know what I mean? Just a little bit of something for his fans to let everyone know that he knows that we got his back and we see what the fuck is going on. Like, we see that this bitch is crazy. Like, she literally made this all up. Like, it's like we're watching a fucking movie play out on reality because none of this is real to me. Like, how the fuck... But it is real, and that's what's sad, because this is Johnny's real life at the end of the day, and it's something he's really had to go through, and something he's had to endure, and it's, like, ruined his entire life, and lost him millions upon millions of dollars. So, that's it for today, you guys. I hope that you have a lovely rest of your Friday, and a good weekend. Like, we finally made it, thank God. It was another long week. But other than that, I'll see you in the next video. Think about liking, think about subscribing. If not, I completely understand, but I'll see you guys a little bit later. Bye.